How's it going, YouTube? Decided to try something different this time, and I'm going to try and narrate this on the fly instead of doing it after all the video and the project is done. So, got this piece of Sissoo. Looks like it might be a crotch piece. I'm not sure. Has some really good figure in here, and I'll get rid of this. But what I'm going to try and do is make a shallow platter. So slight curve up here, and I'll carve all this down, and I'm going to try and keep this shape. So it's going to be a natural edge, small, shallow tray or a platter. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to get the bark off of here, and then we'll get it mounted up. Now, even though this isn't going to be a circular bowl, I want to try and find the center of rotation so that everything ends up balanced and there's no one part that's sticking out way more than the other. So I'm just using my circle template here, and the edges are all roughly at the edge here, so I'm going to call that center, and we'll see how that works. I don't know, that's kind of close to here. Yeah, I'll probably have to change that. That's probably better. I think I'm going to go with a woodworm screw and then use my 2 3/8 jaws in a recess on the bottom of here. I'm not going to go with the tenon because I don't have enough thickness for that. If I did a tenon, I'd lose that much for the tenon and then have to take it away and have the foot, and I'd lose most of the heartwood, so I don't want to do that. So I'll just barely curve this up a little bit, turn a small foot, and use a recess here to try and preserve that heartwood and that figure. So I'm just going to drill a flat spot for the jaws to sit for my woodworm screw. Perfect, the heartwood is all balanced, so I should be in pretty good shape. So I'm going to shoot for 684 RPM and see how that is. Alright, here we go. Face shield, a respirator, and my 55-degree bevel swept-back bowl gouge. I think this is going to be my foot. I want a little bit of a bigger foot, since if I want to use this as a fruit tray or something, I get something out here heavy at the corners, I don't want it to tip over, so a nice wide base should work out pretty good. And now I'm just going to move some of this material for the mortise, for the jaws. I'm an idiot. I was forming the foot before I did my mortise. This is way too big. I don't have jaws that big. Frickety frackin' through. Alright, that's pretty good. I'll deal with the bottom. At the end here, I'll probably just bring this out to here and lose a little bit of height, but should be fine. Sand it up here and then flip it around. Yeah, upon further reflection, I think I should deal with this bottom now, because when I turn it around, if the front is done, I don't want to be turning too aggressively on this, so I'm just going to move this in and get that done now. Unfortunately, since this doesn't have hardly any space where it's round all the way, I'm going to have to do most of this by hand, so it's going to be a little tedious. Alright, sanding went pretty well. Didn't take as long as I thought, so I'm just going to use some shellac-based sanding sealer on here. A couple coats of that, and we'll see how it looks. Man, I never get tired of the grain of this wood. Ready. Alright, the bottom's all done. Just sharpened out my gouge. Let's hollow this out, see what it looks like. We're at about 1,000 RPM. Good thing I stopped. Whew. That wood does not like being cut that way. Need to sharpen up. This wood is hard. All ready to go. Starting to sound pretty thin there. And it is. All right. Oh, that sounds thin. I'm going to stop there. Sand it up and get her done. Alright, it's all sanded up. Nice and smooth, 400 grit. Do the sanding sealer. I was super worried. This sounds really thin right here. I thought I would sand through it, but it came out okay. So let's see what it looks like. If you made it this far, I really appreciate you watching. And if you enjoyed what you saw, please consider a like and subscribe. It really helps me out. Also, let me know what you think about the audio in this. This was using my phone microphone for the in-shop audio. I just purchased a new lapel microphone that should be much improved. It won't be on the next video, but the one after that, I'll have really clean, nice audio from the shop. So stay tuned for that. Really nice. I like this.